like, who's that girl? And I'm like,
yes, la la la
la
la
la la la la la la la la la. She's that girl.
Yes, songs like this. That's I'm like.
So you start your journey, you drop incredible amounts of weight.
Yes, I had dropped quite a lot of weight, maybe 40 kilos plus.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of Purpose and Protein. You've got me, your girl Nick. You've got Tom behind the scenes today, so he's taking a break just in case you were looking for him. But don't worry, I have an incredible guest today. I'm super blessed, honored, and excited to have her here. She may be tiny, but she's mighty. She may be cute, but she also brings a I'm not the one, not today. I met her a couple of years ago, and I'm so excited because we're going to get into her journey. Please give a warm welcome for the very gorgeous Chrissy.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Did you like that intro?
I loved it,
Wasn't
girl.
bad,
I
hey?
was like, wow.
So I've also made Chrissy her very first protein shake. So we've used lean whey here, so genetics brand. We've used that. We're going to do a cheers. Cheers, welcome.
Cheers. Thank
Welcome
you.
to Purpose and Protein.
Thank you.
This is your very first protein shake, guys. It is a banana and blueberry vanilla protein shake.
Yes.
All right.
Let's get into this. Wow.
Liar.
That is
You're a liar.
No, honestly, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
I just gave Chrissy the spiel about
how it's going to make her this fantastic mango passion protein smoothie, just to find out that my kids had eaten all the
mango, so I couldn't even make her one. So this is the leftover option.
Love
Is
it.
that what it's
I'm grateful for it, girl.
Yay. All
What
right.
an experience.
What an experience. It's good, hey. I needed this because I hadn't had my protein this morning.
Mm-hmm.
While we're here,
Mm.
so I know you've already told me, but how do you have your protein?
I cook it and eat it. I don't know too much about how to build protein.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
You just eat your protein. I love that. So for those of you who are like, okay, Nick, I understand you're wowed currently and you're excited, but for those who don't know anything about you, tell us, who is Chrissy?
So, for those of you who do not know me, I am Chrissy. I'm 38 years old. I'm a Y. I'm a mother of 2. I am a Muay Thai fighter out of Chai Gym.
Did you hear that? She said, I'm a Muay Thai fighter. Better put some on that.
Yes, okay, girl.
Muay Thai fighter out of Chai Gym that's based here in Byford, and I have also stepped into boxing most recently
Out of Instinct Boxing and Fitness. That's also based here in Byford as well. And I am a brand ambassador for the clothing line, Nicole the label.
Yes.
Yes, so that sums me up in a little nutshell.
Beautiful. Okay, so then now that we know who you are, I'm going to take you back to when I first met you in JB. So obviously this podcast is based on our gym members. And I remember, I think it was maybe 2 years ago, roughly 2 years ago, when we were at work and we had a little ring on the doorbell and it was beautiful Chrissy and JB. And you said, I said, hey, how can I help you? And you said, look, we're just looking around at the gyms because I have to incorporate strength into my training for Muay Thai. And I said, say less. Okay, let's go. Took you for a tour and then we sat down and you told me a little portion about what yous were doing, like why yous were here. At that time, your goal was to run 5K.
Yeah.
You now run 10K almost every day, if not every day, every second day. And even on the days when you don't want to, you're running it anyway. So take me back to why you even started this whole journey in the first place.
Okay, so yes, coming up to almost 3 years now, we decided to head our children into a combat sport type thing where they can learn how to defend themselves, build a bit of fitness on the side. My son was heavily into rugby and league at the time as well, and it's his off season. So we thought, how about we just try this? It's very beneficial. You'll keep fit as well. And it was great because both kids could do it together. So yeah, they had been training for about a month at Pitcher Chai Gym doing Muay Thai.
Yep. Shout out to Pitchy Chai. Love Pitchy Chai Gym.
And I'm just appearing on the side, encouraging my kids, keep going, guys. You can do this. Fantastic work. And then Rhino sort of walked past me and he encouraged me to give it a go. And that was the turning.
Wait, when you say he walked past you and he encouraged you to give it a go, did he walk past you and say, "You training?"
Yes, that was when you're training. It's exactly.
He said, "You training, you do, you try it." Yes, and I said to him, Rhino, at the time I was a very big girl, baby. 113 kilos big. Wow, on my shoulders.
100 and what? 13 kilos. You started Muay Thai. Yeah, okay, carrier.
So I sort of looked at Rhino like, "Are you out of your mind, sir?" And I said to him, "I can't do this. Are you not seeing I'm so overweight and I have me and fitness are just like that?" He said, "Yes, you can do. It's very good for you." And I sort of went away with that. I thought, if he's saying I can do this, if he's saying it's going to be good for me, this is his world. Who am I to doubt what he's saying?
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, the other thing I thought about too was that
If I say on the sidelines at a basketball match, that basketball coach isn't going to scout me to be on their team at 113 kilos, no fitness to my name whatsoever. But Rhino did. Well, Rhino wanted to be a part of his gym family when I felt like I was completely invisible to everyone else. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So
So you start this, all of a sudden Rhino's like, "Hurry up, you can do it."
yes.
And I can picture him saying that to you and just being like, "What do you mean?
Yes.
What do you mean? You can't. You're going to kick this pad right now." So I can picture that. But then take me back to you saying that you and fitness were 2 worlds apart.
Yes.
So growing up, were you into sport or anything?
No, so that's a whole other story on its own as well. So my family, very sport orientated. Yeah, through the generations, siblings, cousins, parents, uncles, all of it. But me, it was something that didn't really resonate with me at all. So I tried my hand for the first time at netball.
Yep.
I think I was about 10 years old.
Yep.
And it was deeply traumatic. It turned out to be such a traumatic experience.
Why? Why was it more traumatic?
I need to hear this.
I was like, wow. And I was like, you're telling me to chase the ball? For what reason though? And because I wasn't doing it fast enough, the coach was screaming at me. She was like, "Now you've got the ball, throw it." And I was like, "But throw it to poo. There's like 20 people in front of me, throw it where?" So I think I really got on the coach's nerves and she was just like, "Oh no, this."
How you spent the rest of your
That's how I spent the rest of my life. And I vowed from that moment at 10 years old, I was like, me and sport are never, ever going to get together.
Yeah.
So let's not ever go there. And I literally kept that promise to myself. Yeah. Because of that traumatic experience,
That's crazy.
Yes, and then Rhino's coming along, trying to scout me to be a part of his gym. I can do this. And I was like, that whole 10-year-old self piped up. Can I do this?
Wow.
Yeah. Should I? Are you sure? I had a whole lot of doubt, but
You're so just exciting. You're so inspiring. And I think That's the cool part about this. But then, so Rhino says to you, okay, you do training, so you start. How are you feeling in that moment? Because I know for people who don't come to the gym and they walk into my doors for the first time and they say, Nick, I've never used a gym before. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I want to make it start. And I say less. Let me make it comfortable for you. How was your first experience going into that gym, no shoes on? You're about to get kicked, punched, all of that. How are you feeling? Take me back there.
Yes, so it was a completely vulnerable, extreme vulnerable feeling, especially walking into a combat sport type of gym, you know. And as a female with a larger body, all of these things were weighing heavy on me. But I was lucky enough at the time that my husband had about 6 weeks off work. So I asked him, I said, is this something that you'd like to do with me? Because I really need a handhold at this, you know. Yes, thankfully he said yes. He held my hand through it. He joined the sport with me. The first time, that first day, walking into Rhino's gym, felt completely vulnerable. I'm not even going to lie. I had panic attacks. I was almost spewing on my drive through the gym. Pull the car over. I think I need to spew. But it was beautiful. The environment is deeply supportive.
Yes.
Rhino invited me to do this, and what I will say is almost 3 years later down the track, he has never abandoned me on the journey. He told me to start, and every single day he's there waiting seemingly for me, but he's waiting for everyone, you know. I'm there, he's there. He's ready to hold the pads. He will hold my hand through every single moment in that gym, and he literally did. And so, yes, it's deeply confronting for the first time.
It is very confronting. When you walk into an atmosphere like this, and because did you do the 9:30 a.m. session, or did you do the go to war session? Because that's what I call it. I call that battle zone. Like, that's the session. The fighters, where the fighters to go.
There's no mercy on that one. That late night classes, no mercy. Girl, no, I went to the 9:38 session.
Yes. Tom went to that session. Tom went to that session, and I got thrown in the jungle with the fighters. I went to war, and I felt like that. You know, when you talk about your first experience, I did feel like that, but I also had a sense of, nah, I'm good. I got this. Like, this is what I do. The fitness is my thing. And then I go in there, and I'm suffering. And
Did you know that you were going to the war class?
Did you know that was the war class, or?
I had an inkling, okay, but I didn't really read the room properly, because I knew there was a difference between the 9:30 class and then the fighters class. But I was thinking about Liella. So I was thinking about our elders, because I knew she needed to be challenged, and she just wasn't being challenged in the other class. And I was like, you need to go up there. You need to go up there where all the fighters are, not thinking that I also had to go up there. So I was just like
pushing her. And then I go into this class, and I'm
just surrounded by all these fighting Muay Thai warriors going in on these people, on these bags. They say, what is it? Body shots. But it's body shot time. But hold on. I couldn't even survive the warm-up, sis. Like, my whole thing is I need to just survive that warm-up run. That 5-minute warm-up run around the gym. It did something to me, because I was just like, they're having to do this.
Exactly.
Like,
in a small space,
and you're just running for 5 minutes, and you do one like 10 seconds is gone. Just 10 seconds, sis. You have to run that for 5 minutes, and it's only the warm-up? Nah, like, I need to skip that. And then I started trying to skip that warm-up. We're coming, and Leah was like, hurry up, we're going to be late. And I'm like, no, we've got time. We got plenty of time. So I know exactly what you mean by you feel vulnerable, because I too probably is the biggest one in there. But I know for me, it wasn't a thing. It was just survive. It was just survive and then try and conquer something in the session, because I know that I can do it. It's just I've got a little bit of obstacles. One being the bigger girl, being the bigger. We would be running this thing, and Liella would overlap me at least 7 times. And I'm just like, whatever, bro. So, yes, I absolutely hear you. And let's talk about you as a registered Muay Thai fighter. How did that even come about? So you start your journey, you drop incredible amounts of weight.
Yes, I had dropped quite a lot of weight, maybe 40 kilos plus by this time.
Crazy.
Or more.
And have you lost that all naturally?
Naturally. Just pure under Rhino's demand.
Wow.
You'll get anyone there.
Yeah. I believe you when you say that.
And you have to remember, I'm like 38 years old. I'm 30, 35, 38, mother of 2. The weight does not come off like it used to when we were in our teens and 20s, you know. That agility just isn't there anymore. And me and Finis just didn't even know each other anyway. But yes, so 40 kilos plus by this time.
So once you started your journey and you go into this and then you start getting hit.
Yes.
How are you feeling when the combat actually starts? Because I know for some people, naturally, they're not like fighters. Like if they don't have the want to hurt anybody.
Yes, absolutely.
How are you feeling in those moments when you actually start the combat, when you start having to spar, men? When, like, what are you thinking in those moments? Because I know we have children who do this sport, and my children specifically, they're not there to harm anybody. Like, they just want to live their lives. They want to be great at what they do, but they don't want to hurt anybody. I'm the complete opposite. I will go to town on you. Like, if you hurt me, okay, let's say less. Is that what we're doing? Alrighty. Okay, then. I'm going to try my hardest.
But you ain't going to get away with that for free. I'm not it.
Yeah, I'm not it. Unless I'm puffed out, I had to do that 5-minute run, then okay, you win. But tell me, like, when you went into that, obviously seeing our kids do that and them having to go into those spaces where they have to hurt somebody, potentially they have to hurt somebody, not because it's an aggressive way, it's just part of the sport. How are you feeling as a parent, but also as now somebody who also has to throw hands, throw kicks?
Yes. So for me, I got the benefit of being able to watch how it all goes down. Watching my children train first, you know, they had been in for about a month, so I sort of picked up the gist of how this goes, you know. And much like your kids, my kids were the same. They don't want to harm anyone. They just want to learn the craft and on the technique and figure out how A and B goes together type thing. So by the time it was my turn to get in there and it's time to start copying hits from men as well. And also the other uncomfortable thing is I have to hit my friends, my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Take hits from these women that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
You know? And comfortable with breaking that barrier.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're friends.
You're so funny. I want to hit my friends. Because sometimes that's the only safe space you can do it.
True, that's a valid point as well. That is so valid, yes. But yes,
It's deeply uncomfortable, but for the benefit of the growth, and you are sort of faced with who you are, how far you're willing to take yourself. That's where that learning comes from. Like, okay, can I take a punch to the face? Am I okay with getting kicked by something?
yeah.
And at first it's deeply confronting, very emotional. I really had to rely on my sisterhood within that gym to help me through those moments. And it took a very, very, very long time, like almost a year, to get comfortable with that aspect of it.
Wow.
A lot of crying, a lot of messaging, Rhino's wife behind the scenes, like, how does this go? How am I supposed to be okay with this?
Yeah.
Relying on my sisterhood within the gym to help me. Also talking with my kids, like, how do you guys deal with this?
Yeah.
You know, what are we doing here? And them talking me through things as well.
I love that. What things do they say to you when you go to them? Because we're the same. We love talking to our kids. What are they saying to you in those moments? Like when you're having to prepare to either spar or fight, what are they saying, Mum? Like,
They're telling me to ground myself, and they're telling me you don't have to kill anyone. You don't have to go in there and fight for your life. You're not fighting for your life, Mum, and it's actually a safe space. Yes, the hits might hurt you. Yes, it might be uncomfortable because no one wants to be punched in the face. But pick maybe 3 things that you want to work on. Okay, you're getting punched in the face. That means your defense is bad. That's one thing that you
Want to work on the next time you spar. Work on your defense, parrying those hits, leaning back, things like that. Take that into your next spar, what you want to work on. And remember, you don't have to kill the person in front of you. You're just practicing, you're learning, is what they tell me. And it's 100% true.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
your kids are beautiful as well.
Thank you.
We were lucky enough that Tane was one of the, what do you call them, crew. He was like the kids' crew at the very beginning. So we were lucky enough to see both of them, and they have such a beautiful nature. They also have the warrior in them as well, because Jade, beautiful, innocent, oh, you're so cute, and then rah, like she comes out like rah, I'm not the one. So I absolutely adore your family.
Thank you.
And seeing
Likewise.
you immersed in the Muay Thai sport, because you're not just immersed in Pichi Chai. Like, you guys are sold out. Like, you're all in. You've been to Thailand. You've taken Jade and JB. Was it just Jade and JB?
Yes.
Tell me about that, because not everybody goes to a Muay Thai gym, trains, loses weight, decides right now I'm going to be a registered fighter, and then goes to Thailand.
Wow, yes.
Takes her kids to Thailand so that they can fight in the heart of where Muay Thai comes from. Talk to me about that.
Yes, so this was based
off of another one of Rhino's crazy ideas. So he put a bunch of us together from the gym, and literally anyone could have gone. And he said, let's all go to Thailand. You know, you come to Thailand with me. We were like, oh my God, here we go again. You know, are you sure? And all of that. And he said, yes, we go to Thailand together. I take you. You can fight. Anyone can
Fight. That's always the one. You can fight.
can fight. And so yes, we jumped on board the bandwagon with Rhino and a bunch of other gym members, and we all took a trip over to Thailand together. Jade,
my daughter, she is 8 years old. The minimum age to fight here in Australia is 12. So she's watching everyone in Pichi Chai gym just going for fights, left, right, and centre, prepping to fight. Her brother also, you know, training to fight and having fights and stuff like that. And she wanted a piece of that pie. And with my daughter, you lead your way, girl. I'll support whatever you want to do, you know.
there for you. So she let it be known, I want to fight. I want to do what my brother does. I want to do what all these people in this gym do. And so Rhino teed that up for her over in Thailand. He teed it up for my husband as well. And
my son Tahang was meant to fight as well, but he fell ill. And so that's what happened. We went over there. We had a great experience. My daughter went for her first fight over there in the motherland. And
She was basically the first in your family
yes.
to throw down in Thailand.
yes,
Yeah, wow.
absolutely. And she is the youngest fighter out of Pichi Chai Gym.
Yes.
She held that little badge there.
Okay, Jade, we see you.
And she loved it. And you know, she was 7 years old at the time, and children who are
That young, under that much pressure. This is a whole stadium full of people, bright lights, cameras. She is walking to the lion's den, basically.
Yeah.
And I knew that's daunting. It would be daunting for me. And watching her walk that runway to the ring, she owned that. And I was kind of half expecting her to freak out, as children do when they feel that pressure, like with the dawn of what they're about to go and do, you know. So I thought, if she freaks out, I'm going to pull it. I'll let her get out of this.
You're going to run on that runway.
girl, I will run and snatch her off there. If she shows me a glimmer of I don't want to do this, it's done.
Oh my my gosh, I feel the same.
Yes, especially in the motherland. Like these people, they do this everything.
This is a part of their culture. It's part of who they are.
Absolutely 100%. So I'm waiting for that sign, like, give me the sign, girl, and I got you. But she never gave us a sign, and she went all the way in there, owed her moment, and it was phenomenal. She learned so much from that experience.
How about what was her opponent?
Her opponent was 9 and she was 7.
Yeah.
Jade was 7.
Jeez. That's
So,
crazy.
Yeah, it was so crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think, even with Legend, same age, he's smart and he understands.
Yes.
But I feel like there's a limit to that. And then when you
Yes.
put kids into an atmosphere like that, into an arena that big,
Absolutely.
how do they even comprehend what is even happening?
Yes, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
so,
It's
man.
massive. It is so massive. But I'm thankful, like, for Jade, as crazy as that was, she is so proud of herself for doing that. And the learning lessons that she took away from that she still shares with me along my journey, even to this day. She fought last year, is crazy. She often sits down with me
And talks through things about the journey, what I could have learned, what I could do better.
Yeah.
You know, because I fought in time, so I know you need to be doing this, that, and then I'm like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
I remember that. Thank you.
Love that. Okay, so now we are 3 fights deep.
Yes.
And you are an official registered Muay Thai fighter.
Mm-hmm.
You've just come off your
Yes.
first loss.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I've been following those socials
Yes, girl.
because it's my job to make sure I know where you are, what you're doing, who's coming up, all of that stuff.
Yes.
And then I saw you maybe a day before the fight, and you were excited, you were ready, you were pumped, you couldn't wait, you were on a flippin' cut. Now, I know that when it comes to combat sports, you have a weigh-in, and then you have to be a certain weight before you can go in and fight.
Yes.
Let's talk about the cutting part of the sport, because I know, looking from an outside perspective, it can be so scary in the sense of, wow, you're really not eating nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk to me about your process with cutting, how you were able to still like function.
Yes,
Function, breathe, smile, because
Yes.
you were still going out into the world.
Yes.
And I know for me, if I'm hungry, just in general, like I don't like you
Oh, yes.
at all until I've eaten.
Absolutely.
Are you still out there with a smile on your face? Talk to me about that process of cutting.
Sure.
And weight cutting, what weight you had to be
Sure.
before you jumped on those scales, and how you felt, what it
Sure.
looked like.
Yes.
So the process starts with Grino will always, as forward as he can be, you do this, you training, let's go to Thailand and do crazy things in Thailand. As forward as he can be like that. When it comes to our fights, he always asks first. So he comes with me with an opportunity, maybe found a fight for you, she's had this much experience, she's got this many fights under her belt,
And the fight will be within this weight range. And so it's up to me whether
I agree to that or not. Why not we never decide for you? Yeah. And he won't do anything unless I give him the solid yes, it's something that I want to do. If I say no, he'll leave it. Sure, mate, that's okay, and he'll keep looking for other opportunities for me.
So my last fight, he comes to me with an opportunity.
So me personally, I usually fight at the higher end of the 60 kilo weight range. So that looks like 68 kilos, 65 kilos. I'm comfortable up that end. Yeah. Rhino came to me with a fight that was a 60 kilo weight range fight, 60 kilo weight range fight. And I had never been down that end of the scale ever before. Ever. So I took some time.
I really took time to think about this. Like, okay, I'm going to have to go from 70 kilos, 68, 70 kilos is where I was hovering, to way down to 62. That's a long way. I took my time thinking on that, and Rhino sort of messaged me like, mate, I need an answer. Do you want this or not? And I said, sorry, I'm still thinking about it, but yes, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see myself down there. Can I get down there?
Am I willing to put in the work to get down there? And what I feel like down at 62 kilos. So I took it. It was my choice. And that they meant I had to put in the work to really get down there. And yeah, I did. I made it.
Because that's not an easy thing to do.
No.
When you reach a certain weight, especially for females, it's
Yes.
a lot harder for you to drop kgs. It's a lot harder to drop weight. You literally will be on next to no calories, while at least under 1,200 calories.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yes, very much so.
And you also incorporated boxing. So you've started doing boxing in the Muay Thai. So you're not just training Muay Thai, you're not just going for runs, you're also now boxing. How are you able to do all of that training and just keep going? Like,
So a big driver for me personally, especially if I've got a fight on the rise, I know that I'm training for a fight. That in itself is the one thing that keeps us all accountable through all of us who have fights on the rise.
That's what is the driving point. Because we know that there is somebody out there that is training equally, if not just as hard as us, to meet us in that ring on fight night, to put us down. You know what I mean? That they want to win. So it's like that natural drive comes into play. Like, I know my opponent wants to win this fight, but I want to win too. So that becomes the driving force. I'm going to train harder than her, what I think she'll be doing, you know. So I'm going to join boxing to sharpen up my hands so I can throw with confidence. I'm going to run every day because I want my stamina to be on its hay game, right? I need to go to Muay Thai because that's what I'm fighting in, and I want to know that I'm confident in throwing all my limbs around. So the driving force for me personally is knowing that there's somebody out there that's coming to fight me. Both of us want to win, and who's willing to put it more. You know, I want to get to game day and be able to back myself and know, right, I locked it. I trained hard. I don't want to get to the ring and have that glimmer of doubt that I didn't do enough. Full sand. Yes, full sand, 100%. And with that too, it's easy to sit here and say, yes, fully lock in and do everything because I want to win and I want to be the best and I want to be on my A game. But the part that is not seen behind all of that is, especially for me as a mom and a wife, my family have to go on the back burner while I completely lock in on myself and what I'm training for. So there's nights that the kids are like prepping your own dinner or heating your own dinner up because I'm doing something else, or I'm just completely spent from lack of food. My energy is all gone. I've been running and training. I sometimes train 3 times a day for over an hour each session, and then running, and the kids are putting themselves to bed. My husband's fine. Oh, so dad's gone for about a week, you know. And also the dinners that I cook them, because I cannot eat because I'm trying to get down 62 kilos, is substantial, but it's not. So when I'm living life normally, like right now, I don't have any flies. I'm a cook them the best food. Like, we're having roast and vegetables, pasta dishes. But when I'm on a weight cut, it's very much like, you know, getting scrambled eggs was the side of toast. But I can't do it right now. So that's the flip side of that as well. Like, it's an amazing place for me to be in. I'm so fit, I'm so healthy, I'm locking in. But
there's a sacrifice.
there's a sacrifice.
Yeah,
Yes.
wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't think your family sees it as a sacrifice. I think they see it as support. Because looking on the outside in, it's not just you that's going in the ring. You take your whole family with you.
Wow.
So,
sis, yes.
so as much as it is a sacrifice, I think they're also right there with you. When you say, okay, Rhino said I have to fight, they're like, say less. Let's do this. So I hear you when you say that. And you spoke a little bit about you've incorporated boxing.
Yes.
So talk to me about that, because I have been seeing a lot of people going over to boxing. I love the sport. Our nephew, he's over at Instinct Boxing, and he absolutely loves it.
He does.
And we see a lot of our Muay Thai fighters go over there. Talk to me about that, because do you think it's helped you be a better fighter? Does it change your fighting stance because it's two different, completely different combat sports? Like, how do you incorporate that into Muay Thai? Like,
Yes. So yes, I have recently stepped into boxing at
Instinct Boxing Fitness, which is also based here in Byford. And the changeover is completely different. The stance is different. The style is different. Rhino is very Thai style, and Thai style is just completely different to anything. It's just you get in there and you do, and you sort of figure it out. I will be here to coach you, but you get in there and do. Whereas coming over to Instinct Boxing and Fitness, it's a lot more structured and figuring out. Actually, wait, the good thing about coming over to Instinct is that they are aware that we are Muay Thai fighters. They are aware who's coming from the Muay Thai gym.
yeah.
And the great thing about Z, who's the main coach there, is he allows us to stay in our Muay Thai style. Wow. So I was training with Z in the lead up to my last fight, and he kept me in my Muay Thai starts because I was going for a Muay Thai fight.
so I thought that was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
And just for me personally, and I feel like actually a whole lot of the other Muay Thai fighters that have gone there, learning how to sharpen our hands up and set up the combos with your hands and then complement it with a kick.
Wow.
Implementing Muay Thai with it, hands, learning your long range punches, closing distance on your opponents and only short range punching, and then tying Muay Thai into it. So now we're short range, okay, I'll clinch, or Wahan and knee, and for me personally, it's been so beneficial.
Yes.
And it keeps the game exciting. I love what we do at Pitchy Thai. It's amazing. And then coming over to Instinct Boxing and Fitness, their energy is so different.
Yes.
So stepping into a new environment where the energy is so different, it keeps the spark alive.
Yeah. And your opponent wouldn't really know what they're going to get when you get in the ring.
Exactly. That is so true. So
That's the whole game of it. You want to keep your opponent guessing. Yes. So it's like she them knows what she's going to get, and that's the fun part about it. Yeah, I really love it over there. Yeah.
Shout out to Instinct, man.
Absolutely.
Let's come and have a chat with them.
yes, you should. Your nephew is doing wonderful.
Oh,
over there. I
He
love watching.
tells us all the time.
I love watching his flow. He is kingpin in there. I
He's
love
so
him.
good. He's so dedicated. I think that's
Yes.
what we love about our kids
Yes.
and what we're raising is that they're on a different level to us. But I'm just going to take a really quick break. And guys, if you've really enjoyed this chat, please like, subscribe, share if you can share. Leave us a comment as well, because then we know that you're engaging, that you like what we're putting out. But yeah, so like, share, subscribe. If you haven't watched the other episodes, go back and watch those ones. Tom and Jackson had a really good chat on episode 2. And if you don't know who we are, go back to episode 1 and you get a little small, tiny, very tiny glimpse into who Tom and I are. So yeah, but love that about the Instinct Boxing. Let's go into the holistic life changes that you've made. So because yes, you've been on a weight loss journey. Yes, your whole entire family are immersed into the sport, into the culture, into the people. Let's talk about, I want to go back a bit.
Yeah, okay.
I want to go back to how you were feeling post loss.
Ooh, yes,
I want to know
goodie.
how you were feeling mentally, what that did for you, because you disappeared, didn't you?
Girl, I disappeared.
Here, I'm usually out there, on the scene, and girl, I literally disappeared. So I had 3 fights. The first 2 were wins, and I really built my image around that, because coming into the sport, having so much trauma from when I was 10 years old, near sport, never doing that again, I promise you. And then
Coming into Muay Thai, and I'm like, whoa, I'm actually good at sport, and
I'm her. Because if I was you, that's what I'd be saying.
girl, that's
New
what I was.
bio, I'm her.
Yes.
That is exactly what I was saying. I built my whole identity around
that, because I realized that movement and me were not like this.
and we were like this, you know? So, yes, I came in, won my first 2 fights. That became my identity. Like,
Wow. I literally, that's what I thought. I literally am her. I can do this. Rhino was right.
Yes.
I can literally do anything. And then I get in for my last fight that I had at the end of last month. And then
yep, and it was a whole identity shaked up coming from that loss. And it was a really good loss though. Like doing Muay Thai, girl, I could have been
put to sleep.
Yes, I know. I know.
I could have been lights out in that ring.
It's no joke, hey.
It's no joke.
No joke. Like the pads come off.
Yes.
You don't have anything to protect you anymore, and you're going to none eyes.
Exactly. I could have gone to eyes.
So how was the loss? How did you lose?
I lost because
she got more points on me. She was doing more hits, yeah, man. And so more hits equals more damage, and more damage equals making me tired, you know. And it was just, yeah. So that's fine. She just did more points. So she was the better fighter of the night, and I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
She did so good because she too was extremely exhausted. Yeah. But she pushed that little bit further through her exhaustion, whereas I was like, I'm exhausted, I'm out, I think. And so,
yes, anyway, in saying that, I could have been put to sleep.
Yeah.
That's how dangerous, but good, the game is. And I'm just so grateful that
she was just there to fight, get her points, get what she had trained for, and get out.
And so I never got put to sleep, which I was so grateful for.
And we first lost complete identity shake-up from that moment on. I was like, maybe I'm not her. All of these came rushing through my ghetto. Maybe I'm not her. It was the death of that ego.
Yeah, wow.
And coming back to humility.
Yeah, wow.
Yes, you can think you're her, but you still have to remember there's a her out there, you know?
Yes.
There's a baddie out there.
So what is your self-talk in that moment then? Because
through a loss or
through your loss, yes, because we talk so much about self-talk in our home because one of our children self-talk game is just right up there. Like, we'll tell her, you are terrible at blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And she'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm actually really great. Self-talk for everything is just next level. So what's your self-talk in your loss? Because like you said, you come into the fight and you're her. You got this. You're prepped, you're ready to go. You've eaten. You've eaten, you've had your refeed, you're feeling good, and then you lose.
Exactly. So my self-talk prior to my loss, very powerful. Yeah. Very, very powerful. I literally talked to myself in third person before my loss, like, Chrissy, the Muay Thai winner, can do this. Yeah. Okay, we've got a 10K run. This is our third 10K run for the week.
Yeah.
I had to talk to myself in third person and tell myself, Chrissy, the Muay Thai winner, can do this. Yeah. So we're out, and I'm talking third person the whole way. Yeah. Having a loss, I don't know what the self-talk looks like on a loss. Yeah. So that's why I had to completely disappear and learn who I am now, you know.
How are you feeling though? Like when Nae said, the winner is, and it ain't you, what does your face look like? Because I know for me, I'd already be hiding. I'd be like, and you can't hide because you're in the middle of the ring. The referee probably has your hand.
Yes.
And there's no escaping that.
No escaping that. So that initial
moment was just straight. I literally was just like, get me out. Like, give me my hand back. Get me out. Yeah.
But you also, because you can't do that, eh? And because then you also have to be a good sport. And you have to be able to congratulate your opponent for winning. But I just know, like, I know we see it on TV a lot, and I know that fighters, you know, they do the good thing, and they're like, well done, congratulations. But I don't care about that. I want to know what you actually felt internally in that moment when your name was not called out.
Yes, so I felt
and I was so annoyed, and I did not want to clap my hands. I didn't even want to look at her, and she was trying to hug me, and I didn't even want to do that. Then the second part of it, sis, was they brought me the runner-up trophy, and I didn't even want to hold it. I just sort of just dropped it, and it dropped on the ground, and it snapped.
Oh, nah.
Because I was like, dude, you had me the runner-up trophy. That's all I was thinking.
Didn't even hold the damn trophy.
Oh, that's actually funny.
Yes, this I was just like, no, and I just didn't even hold it properly, and then it snapped, and I was like, oh no, like,
Oh, no, now it's showing. Now it's on display how I really feel.
That is exactly what I thought, and I felt like, oh no, I'm like, you're in the ring, girl, like, gather yourself up, oh, be a good sport.
Yeah, wow.
And so that's what happened. So literally, it started showing.
And that's the reality of it, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
like you said, you've never had a loss, so you don't know how to conduct yourself. You don't know how to compose yourself. You don't know.
exactly, and I did not care too. I was like, let me be sad and let me be annoyed. Take that trophy back there for someone else, please.
We're gonna need to see a photo, so we'll get Chrissy to send a photo of her and her runner-up trophy. Is it in pieces now, or?
No, so my husband thankfully glued it back together.
Bless him.
Yes.
So we'll get to see a photo of Chrissy's trophy.
Yes.
I'm very excited. Okay, so I don't want to keep you too much longer.
No, that's fine. Hey, my husband's home from work. He's got the kids, girl. Keep me, please.
Okay, all right. So we'll just talk about future Chrissy.
Yes.
Future Muay Thai fighting Chrissy.
Yeah.
What does she look like, and what are her goals? What are you planning in the near or the not so near future?
Sure.
And are we going to see you maybe going international?
Oh, wow.
Jumping on the-
Oh, wow.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Do you have a plan to continue to keep fighting? Do you want to
Yes.
grind and make your way up the ranks?
Yes, sure. So,
Just touching previously on what we just spoke about the loss. I'll start there because it sort of ties into where I'm going in the future.
Yeah.
So, from a loss, my first loss, that whole identity shake up, and I disappeared because I was really down on myself, heavily, really, really down. I'm not good at this, and maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm not as good as what I thought I was.
and then, yes, very down on myself. So my daughter, she went to Thailand, right? Fought in Thailand. She lost that fight. And in my sadness and in my sorrows and feeling sorry for myself, she says to me,
You remember when I fought in Thailand? I was a his girl. And she said, I lost. And I said, I know. And she goes, without that loss, Mum, I would not have known that I need to change my fight style. She said, Mum, if I had a won, I would have kept my fight style the same. Wow, that would keep me winning. I'd just fight the same the whole way through. And she said, but I lost. And from my loss, I learned that, okay, we need to change something.
we need to change our fight style. And that was a really penny dropping moment for me. Like, this kid could have said, I lost, I'm never doing this again, take me somewhere else, let me do gymnastics or something,
Yeah.
But she said,
I lost, let's work on that. Yeah. Let's change something. So in my sorrows, she's telling me this, I said, you're right. So from that bit of advice that she gave me, it made me even more hungrier to come back, for the future, next year, years on, that I really want to better my game for the future. I really want to work on learning more, absorbing as much as I can. Next year, I want to, because I'm still early,
I've only had 3 fights, because I fight in the amateur league. More amateur
fights under my belt, just to be able to discover more about myself and learn more about the game. And yes, that's what the future looks like. Also, talking about boxing, we've just entered there. I would love to at least get a boxing fight under my belt.
Well, she said it here
Yes,
first.
I would love
I'm pretty
to give
sure
that.
nobody else has heard that. We would love to watch you in a boxing match.
Yes, I love boxing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm fucking for the future. Boxing fights under my belt. More Muay Thai.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, like you said, JB's FIFO.
yes,
And in Perth, FIFO is pretty normal for families. In
100%.
Byford especially,
yes,
FIFO is such a normal lifestyle.
yes,
How do you manage JB being FIFO,
yes.
you being a fighter, the kids also fighting, the trainings, the recoveries, the pickups, the traveling. How do you manage all of that?
So routine is pretty much the
Standard for that. It looks like a tired routine. Wake up is at this time. You're off to school by this time. Afternoon tea is at that time. We're in the car on the way to gym by this time. It's very much a routine phase. And the kids are on that as well. But in saying it comes with a lot of challenges, you know. Routine is great, yes, but routine is also exhausting. You know, it's very, very exhausting. So what's important to us is keeping those communication lines open. JP, communication.
because he's also tired, and we're not there to support him out in the desert. You know what I mean? So keeping those communication lines open always, so we know where each other's at mentally and emotionally, how to meet each other's needs. Because one day I might be great, but the kids are exhausted. JB's absolutely wiped out. You know, so being able to accommodate each other in those ways.
Because we find it's so hard in our family as well.
Yes.
Last weekend was the first weekend where we said to our children, hey, we're not doing nothing. Yes. And when we say nothing, we mean nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Yes, we are very much the same. But the other thing for me too is
I've got to go somewhere right now, but when you do combat sport, you find that there's a lot of like misfits in those gyms. It's just like people who have busy minds. Their minds are so busy that, you know, like a classroom type setting isn't for them because their minds are so busy. They have poor energy running through their body. So they come to the gym where they could just release and let go and hit something and tame that energy type thing. And so for me, my mind is very busy as a mom. You know, I'm the main brain in the household because my husband's focusing on work. Yes. And so taking time to rest is also a hard thing to do as well. When your mind is so busy and you have so much pent up energy as a mom, we're just going to decide that, okay, we're going to
stay home and do nothing. Girl, I'm still sitting there with a busy
Twitching.
brain. Twitching, yes. And my kids are on my nerves. But when we do take a break, it literally looks like nothing. We literally stay home. The gym environment is very overstimulating. There's a lot of yelling that goes on within those walls. Just yelling for your own exertion. You know what I mean? Yelling, the coaches are demanding from you. It's very, very noisy. So we literally just stay home, close the house up. All four of us, though, non-verbal on each other, and we're just zombie. We just zombie fight and zone out and eat together.
I keep a very chill car. So that's key. I think what we go is similar. It says that our solution don't know how to leave us alone.
Okay. And the last one that I had before we go into rapid fire really quickly is, what would you say to another mom or to another female or to another younger person, maybe our young girls who are coming up into maybe the combat sports scene? What advice do you have for them, for those who are either just starting or thinking, or maybe not even thinking, that this could be for that, and what it actually does for you internally? Yes, it does things for you externally, but internally, what it will do for you. Like, what advice do you have for these?
For the females
Out there that are looking to do this or wondering about how does a female wrestle start to do something like this, especially heavily male-dominated sport. This can be so very intimidating. There's all I had to. I'm huge advocate for this as well, and it is very possible for you, and you just need to walk in and do it before you feel ready to do it. Do not wait until you feel ready, because that moment never comes. You literally just have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and just be like, hey, we're doing this, and the moment where you feel ready comes down the track.
Do it before you feel ready. You can do it. And the sisterhood within those walls is very, very strong and very, very supportive.
Yes. I believe you.
Yes,
I've
girl.
seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, before you run away, we're going to get into a really quick rapid fire
Oh, my goodness.
of questions. So these are just off the top of the dome.
Okay.
So you just answer, you don't need to think about it, but I mean, if you're going to, okay.
Okay.
Ready to get into rapid fire with Chrissy, the Muay Thai fighter, the woman behind the gloves. All right. Would you prefer early morning run or late night pads?
Early morning run.
Boxing or Muay Thai?
Awesome.
You gotta choose. You need to choose.
Muay Thai.
Only because I'm familiar with that, okay?
Oh my.
My boxing coach is gonna look at me sideways now.
It is what it is. Z, it is what it is. All right. Okay. So your favorite strike?
My favorite strike would
Would
have
have to be
The knee.
The knee.
knee.
Have you done a thrown at elbow before?
Yes.
Has it connected?
I hope so.
I was just throwing anything.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So your most hated part of fight camp?
Would be the weight cut.
Like, what's the best post weigh-in meal?
Post weigh-in meal would have to be probably Thai food.
Really?
It's-
What?
It supports your refeed in a way that I don't feel sick. You know?
Yeah.
Thai food or probably just a steak and roast beef.
Yeah. Like so good food.
Good food.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
All right. Music that gets you fired up before a fight. What's your bag? What's the one that you're playing that you need to hear before you go out on a fight?
It has to be anything. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it has to be anything like who's that girl? And I'm like,
yes, la la la
La
la.
la 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 la. She's that girl.
Yes, songs like this. That's I'm like
Her songs. You need her songs.
Her song. Yes.
Okay, cool. What's the one thing you must have in your gym bag?
my gloves.
Sparring partner you secretly dread.
nah, you can't get that. What, sparring partner those secretly dread?
Yeah, this is just sparring. This is
Okay,
just
sparring.
when you go to Pichichai and you know it's time to spar and Rhino's looking at you and Rocco's like, hurry up, Chrissy, what are you waiting for? And then you still haven't found your partner because you're avoiding someone. Who was that you're avoiding?
I'm gonna be honest and say all those
Teen girls, your daughter would be one of them too, because those kids, they're young, they're strong, they've
got
got
speed behind them.
They are something else.
they are truly something else. So, and as a mother, I'm like, I gotta kill you kids before you kids kill me.
Exactly. And I'm not playing with you.
I don't care if you're a child. We're going
I don't care if you're 12.
Yes. I don't care if your parents.
Me, get ready.
Yes, exactly. It's them, sis.
They are a bunch of weapons.
Bar. What the sweetest kids. They're the sweetest kids. They're the
They don't play around.
When it comes, they don't care if I'm 38-year-old mother.
Yeah.
They will take my head clean off.
Yeah.
So I'm hanging around back like,
Oh no, she hasn't got a partner yet. It's
So
gotta
name
be
one.
me.
Name one person that you dread. Because I'll name one. Don't you dare even think of. I'll name two.
Yes.
I'll name two. Don't even think about putting me with Amity, and
that
don't you ever think about putting me with Anime.
Anime, those are my two
Those
as
two.
well.
Don't you ever.
Same.
I'll pack my bag and go straight away.
Yes, Amity, Anime, Lila, Nia, Layala. Girl, I've been watching her kicks come up,
You
and
know-
she's a lefty.
You know
right?
she's been snoozing.
Girl,
They haven't been back to training for a long time.
She's gonna get an earful from Rhino for that.
I know.
Yes.
I know. They're coming back.
Girl, it's them.
They're very powerful girls.
Very.
Very sweet, but yeah.
They don't care if I'm old.
Yeah, they don't.
They
hey.
don't care.
That annoys me. Because I'm like, hey, I'm an old lady. I'm a mum. Please. All right, okay.
Respect. Have some respect.
Who is toughest in the family? Is it you, JB, Tane, or Jade?
I would like to say me, but it's definitely Jade. She will clean us all up. We are all actually secretly scared of her, and she knows it too.
Yeah, that's what I think I love about her. I remember watching her and saying to you know, you're my favorite. You're my favorite fighter. And the reason is because, like, she's sweet outside of the ring. As soon as she enters the ring, she's got the dog in her. She becomes into, like, that mana wahine that
The
she
mana
always
dog.
had. Yes.
Yes.
And she ain't playing no more.
Exactly. It's
Her.
Okay, so what's your favorite recovery tool?
What does that mean?
So, like, your favorite way to recover, because, like, you know, most Thai fighters, they do massages and saunas and all these things. Ice baths.
Yes, massage.
Have you had an ice bath?
Yes, but just a home one, am I?
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yes.
Did you like it?
No. Who does that? That's wild, bro.
Never doing an ice bath. That's never happening. Okay. What's the first thing you do after a fight?
After a fight, I literally eat.
Anything that I want. It doesn't have to be anything specific too. Like I've done the fight. I've did it. Take me to go and eat.
A burger, like just give me a burger.
And cookie.
Immediately.
And immediately have my thing.
And your cookie.
And my cookie, yes.
One word your family would use to describe you, and that will round us up.
Demanding.
I'll say fearless, but
Okay, yes,
I mean, I'm not in the family, am I?
They're going to look at you sideways like, do you even know her?
That wasn't the question. All right, thank you so much. It's been an absolute joy, privilege, and honor to have you as my very first guest on our podcast. I'm so incredibly inspired by you, and I think you are going to inspire so many others. We are going to post some clips, and we actually have a little gift to give to you. So for those who have been waiting for Tom's face to appear in the podcast, here it comes. Here's his moment.
Guys, thank you.
So this is for you. Thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much for having me on, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Something completely new, also
Out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Such a
wide.
What a joy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that is episode 3, done and dusted. We'll see you soon.